super dressed up, but I just threw a turtleneck on. I thrifted. It's got like some holes in it that I really didn't see when I first bought it. But I think I can patch them. Okay. Or I can just wear like a tank top under it. I just bought this for work because it's like a shade of red that I think I can get away with. Anyway, I have some new makeup I want to try out. And I was thinking about doing a blue look, but because of what I'm wearing, I don't know. We're gonna go through my petty palettes. It seems I really want to buy some more makeup right now, but just do not have the money to spend on it. Maybe you'll do pink look. Let's see here. I just kind of wanted to talk and all that fun stuff. Just the palette. It's super messy because I've dropped this about a zillion times. And the shade names are probably not right because again I've dropped this a million times and the stuff is like falling out. Yeah, we'll do pink look right now. So let's get started with some primer. I hope y'all are doing well. I go into work tomorrow really early. I go in at 7, so it means I gotta wake up at like 6, which kind of sucks. But then I gotta think about it, like I'm out pretty early. I'm not working a full 8-hour tomorrow. I think that's only like a 6-hour shift. Or a 6.5-hour, counting my lunch break. Which is kind of nice that they do that because like they really don't want you there longer than you have to be. It's kind of nice. Work is going like really good. I have like 0 complaints about literally anything. So that's been pretty nice. Like everyone is super nice to me. Yeah, I work mainly by myself. Because I literally just do like one thing all day, the same thing all day. But it's really easy. It's like literally a part of my job that I used to do. And I get paid way more for it, so like win-win, you know. It's the foundation I'm using. It's not exactly my shade, but I think it's close enough. A little pimple I need to get. I feel like I haven't done my makeup in forever. This foundation smells so good too. I got it for like 3 cents at Walmart. I don't know if you guys have seen, but there's like a new makeup collection that just got released. It's like a Shrek makeup collection. I think they sell it at Walgreens. I'm kind of tempted, but I haven't seen any reviews of it. I just saw it the other day. I have some new makeup we're gonna try out too. That my boyfriend. So I really want to go to Ulta. I'm actually a little scared of Ulta. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you why. I accidentally stole like a lip balm when I was with my cousin the other day. Like she had like so much shit she was buying. Okay, and I was buying literally one thing. I was buying a lip balm, so I put it in my pocket just to like put it there because we didn't get a basket. I was carrying all her shit, and I forgot about it. And I walked out the store, and I didn't realize it was in my because I thought it was my chapstick because I have a chapstick system. I have a chapstick that I carry with me like all day, and then I have like a car chapstick, and then I have like a bedside chapstick. Like I have a system, and it works really well. But I thought it was my carry-on chapstick, but it was not. It was like the balm I was buying, and ever since then I just like feel like I'm gonna get in trouble. Like I'm sure they don't really give a shit about a single lip balm or whatever. I'm sure people steal all the time, but like it wasn't an intentional theft. But I really want to go to Ulta and look at some makeup in person because I really want to get a new foundation. because I used to have a Too Faced foundation. And I kind of miss having that because it was a quality foundation for the most part. It was a little cakey, but it was a good coverage foundation. And I had to throw away my Morphe one because it was getting like really old and smelly. And I've been thinking about going and trying out some beauty blenders. I bought a beauty blender. I don't know if you guys remember. I bought one the other day, and it like molded. I don't really know what happened to it. And I was like really keeping up on keeping it clean. So I don't really know. Maybe it was like the Morphe foundation just like didn't react well with it. And I've been really wanting some new brushes too, but oh my god, I have no money for that. Brushes are so expensive. Especially when you need like an entire set of brushes. God, this foundation smells so good. I don't really know what it smells like. It just smells very pleasant. Like very, very pleasant. It's by Sharon C. And it's White Pearl Oma Beauty ink. So, I don't know. I've never heard of them before. Like, never. But I've been doing pretty good. Been pretty busy. Wow, look how like naturally red I am. That's so crazy. Gonna use my e.l.f. concealer. I got my MacBook back. I don't know if you guys remember I had to send it in to the Apples. Like, so I went to the Apple store for my MacBook because like the display was like glitching really bad. And so I took it in and they couldn't find out what was wrong with it. But they said it wasn't a hardware thing, so it was probably a software thing. So they were like, we can send it in to a repair center, or you can just kind of keep an eye on it. But my warranty was almost up for the MacBook, so I was like, I'm just gonna send it in and they can run some more tests on it since you guys aren't finding it, but you're pretty sure it's that. And I'm really glad I did because they ended up just replacing my screen. It hasn't done since, so. But I got that back and I'm doing pretty good on my college classes. Powder myself up here. This is a Morphe powder, Filter Perfect, and it's hashtag filter 1. It was like white. And that's another thing I need. I need some setting powder because this is not really doing it for me. It's not bad, it's just like, I don't know, I missed my other powder, but apparently that powder had talc in it, so I'm not going to use that. No. Just grabbing my brush. Keep grabbing the wrong brush. Yeah, I don't remember what that powder is called. It's like the Airspun powder. You get a Walmart for like $6. Yeah, that stuff has like talc in it, so be careful. Because that's no good for you. Okay. So powder brush. So yeah, I think I'm gonna do this pink palette. So this is Cloud Spun. This is by ColourPop. I think I got this in like a collection. I don't have like the collection box anymore. My glasses back on so I can see. I need to make another eye appointment because these glasses aren't really doing it anymore. But yeah, I'm really only filming right now because I'm procrastinating. I have an assignment that I need to do for my art class. I really just do not want to do it right now. Like, to be honest. It's like a discussion post, and we have to choose like two art pieces that we went over in the unit and compare them in like a formal analysis, which the formal analysis is like not hard at all. Like, that's super easy. But comparing and contrasting two pieces that are relatively different from different time periods is not super simple because you have like a specific ones you can choose and they're also different. So it's just like, ugh. And I felt really dumb because I missed the upload date for one of my assignments, like the submission date. So I technically submitted it like an hour late, but I'm scared I'm not gonna get any credit for it. And I feel really stupid because I feel like I was the only person that genuinely like understood what the assignment was, because I swear to God, like nobody answered the like questions the professor was like asking or anything. So I don't know. I'm gonna be really pissed if like, you know, I don't get credit for it and I like really actually understood the assignment. Or watch, I really didn't because my answer was so different than everybody else's. That would be just my luck, to be honest, but because like how he specifically grades like assignments is if you understand like what you're saying and things like that. And like I really felt like I understood, because so when you do an analysis on like an art piece, you like, when it's a formal analysis, you go based on like the composition of a piece. So like, what's the texture, like how does the artist like create texture or pattern and form, and like is there perspective in the piece, like pictorial space in the piece, things like that, of that nature, and things like that. And like a lot of people were not answering that question in their analysis. Like they're going into the iconographic analysis part of it, which he specifically said don't do. And that part of the type of analysis that is like going into the history and cultural impacts of a piece, and that's what they were doing. So I felt like I was like the only person that actually understood that assignment. And my piece I did was the Birth of Venus, because that's a really pretty painting. Like a very pretty painting. But it's really cool because he's going into like the history of pieces and like things like that, basic history, and that's what I would be doing if I went to school for art history. It's kind of a difficult class just because you gotta remember certain things and like that, but like it's a really interesting class at the same time. I keep scratching. I'm so sorry. I'm just gonna point it upwards like that because it'll still catch the light. I always do this eye so much more like softer than this eye, which I like. I like the softer look better. Oh well, it's not a huge deal. But yeah. And then the other class I have is a like gender sexuality class, which I'm doing pretty good in because like right now we're talking about transgender people and things like that. So like I feel like I don't even have to like do anything because like no shit, I know kind of like what this is about and things like that. It'd be kind of embarrassing if I didn't. with you. I hate like that. I feel like sometimes with makeup I have trouble with like blending so much that it just looks like all like one color. And that's kind of like my issue with some works that I do, but it's okay. It's not like I'm trying to be a pro at this or anything like that, just for funsies. It's so funny, I'll do like my mom's makeup or something like that, or like somebody who's like older than me makeup, and they fucking despise how I do my makeup. Like, not how I do my personal makeup, but like how I do makeup on them, because it's not like what they normally do. I think that's a little funny, like how you get into the groove of like doing your own thing, and then you don't really like do it any other way. I like how I was coming in here to do like a blue look and I decided to do a pink one. It's kind of funny. Just for fun. I used to literally put inner corner highlight like everywhere when I like first started out with my makeup. Like, if I ever went outside my house, I always had inner corner highlight on. Like, even if I really didn't do my makeup or anything, like, inner corner highlight for real. Just adds, like, so much, I think. I love this chunky glitter in the middle, but I don't want to clean that off my eyeballs right now. Especially because I have work tomorrow morning. And I don't want to deal with that. So, I think that's, like, the initial eyeshadow look. Pretty cute. These are the lashes that I used last time. They're like little clumps. I don't really feel like doing that. I got these lashes and I haven't tried them out yet, so I think we're gonna do that. And I'm gonna use this Ione Everlasting 2-in-1 Lash Glue Liner from Dollar Tree. This stuff is really, really good. I really recommend it. It's like a felt tip liner, but it's glue all in one. So it's really, really nice. And you don't even have to be like uber quick about anything. Oh, I should have picked up a new palette because this mirror is disgusting. Also, I don't know if I've told you guys, but my boyfriend and I, we looked at like a couple apartments, and by like looked, we just looked online, and then we went to like an apartment tour, right? Off of one what we saw online, that was a really good price, like a very good price. And it was, sorry, my grandma just yelled and teased me, but oh, whatever. I'm gonna go ahead and put a lash on. I haven't cut these, so they might be a little wonky looking, but maybe this is what they look like. They look to be about the same. So, let's see if I can peel these off. The band is kind of thick, but these are like drugstore lashes, so I'm not really too pressed about it, to be honest. really pretty though. Definitely I'm gonna need to cut them. Sorry, I'm like having trouble getting like a really good look. I think I need to lower them a little bit. Hold on, I think I have scissors down here, or so I thought. I should cut the inner corner. Here we go. Just slightly. I don't need to cut a whole bunch off. Okay. Anyway, but yeah, we saw an apartment in person, and the girl who like walked us through like was so rude. And not only was that she like really rude, okay, but she like, there was like roaches in the apartment that we saw, and it wasn't gonna be the apartment we'd move into if we applied or anything, but there was, you know, a very visible roach infestation. Okay. And I just, you know, I'm not gonna bullshit or beat around the bush. I'm not one of those people. And I asked her, I was like, so like, when somebody moves in, do you like exterminate them, like, you know, before? I think this lash just might be like way too long for me. I have to really trim this up. You know, it's just like, you know, and asking a pretty normal question, I think, at least, like my personal opinion. And she was like almost mad that I asked it, and she didn't answer me, by the way. She was like, what'd she say? She was like, well, this apartment was already rented. So, I mean, I guess she did kind of answer my question, because that means, fuck, no, we don't. You know, but I was like, and I feel bad, because it's just like, there are going to be people who are moving in there who maybe don't even know that there's like a roach problem. And, you know, she certainly doesn't care. I'm having trouble getting these on to where I want them. I don't know, maybe that's just how they curl, but they look... I think it's just how they are. I'm not gonna like every lash I get. I might honest to God return these. I don't like them. They feel really plasticky. No, I'm gonna use actual lash oil, because I think I took too long. Anyway, they just feel very plasticky and fake, and like these feel worse than Dollar Tree lashes. Like, at least Dollar Tree lashes, they feel like decent. These feel really not great. But anyway, she's very, very rude, and like was very offended that I asked that question, when like that's like such an obvious question I'm gonna ask if I see fucking bugs in a complex that I might possibly move into. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was so taken aback by her behavior. Like, even, like, say the apartment was, like, whatever, like, pretty good, I probably still would not have fucking moved in there, because you're part of management, you know what I'm saying? And if management isn't gonna be good, I'm not gonna fucking move there. I was just so taken aback by that whole, like, exchange, you know what I'm saying? So bizarre. And then, you know, my boyfriend and I were talking about it. I'm like, if, you know, if there's roaches in, like, one spot, you know, like, one apartment, it's probably in the other apartment. And he was also, like, talking about how if they have roaches, they probably have, like, bed bugs and stuff like that. And if one apartment has bed bugs, you know the rest of them do, because bed bugs travel, like, pretty far. So, we just really were not impressed with that in the slightest. And I don't know, I was like pretty mad, because I was like really excited about this like possible opportunity and things like that. And damn, I wasn't expecting the first apartment we saw to work out, don't get me wrong, but like I was still really excited for it. Oh, fuck. So that happened. my mom said that she broke like a family act or whatever. Like, she asked us questions she wasn't allowed to ask, basically. Now, I would not have known that, but my mom knows it because she's a realtor. Which is why I asked her to come with us. But we decided that we're going to take a break from like looking at apartments right now, and we're just going to kind of save up some more money. As we haven't really decided where we want to live. If we want to live near where I am or where he is, because he lives in a kind of different part of, not like crazy far away, but far enough away, you know, where we kind of would have to decide where, which one is moving to, you know what I mean? And if I moved where he's at, there would be more job opportunities and things like that, but and like they're higher paying job opportunities, but it's like in the city, so of course it's going to be higher paying because rent is going to be higher. So just kind of like a lot to think about and things like that. And so we're still deciding, and if like say I do decide to move like where he is and things like that, I need to be at Target for 5 months before I can like transfer. So I need to work here for like 5 more months before I can qualify to go to work at like nearby where he's at. Oh, and I need new mascara. I keep forgetting to get mascara when I'm out. I just don't know, like, if you guys can recommend like a good drugstore mascara or like a cheap Ulta mascara, please let me know. Because most mascaras that I'm used to are like kind of luxurier brands, and I don't really want to spend $35, $25 on a mascara right now. But anyway, so yeah, we're gonna take like a quick little break from looking at apartments because there is an apartment complex not too far from my job. It would be like halfway through my drive to work right now, that I know has good apartments because I knew someone who used to live there and they never had any complaints, and management's pretty good, things like that. So if we do decide to move from where I'm at, that's probably a really good option for us. Oh, and I have glitter all over. Yeah, you can definitely see. Not too bad on this side though. Once I got the lashes on, they aren't too bad. But like, I don't know. I guess I'm spoiled by lashes or something. Because I was at Target the other day and I was like looking for the lashes that I normally get, which are by Lily Lashes. They're in the style like Miami. My favorite lashes. I love them to death. But I can't find them like anywhere. Even like on Sephora, like they've been out of stock for a bit. So I don't know. I'm gonna clean that up in a second. It's gonna bother me if I don't. I've been feeling extra pretty when I've been putting makeup on recently. That sucks. Fuck. I need to keep like Q-tips down here or something to clean that up if that happens, but I never do. Oh well, I'm not gonna. We'll let it dry and we'll see if we can pick it off really quick. Okay, let's try and clean up this glitter situation. Very excited at the prospect of moving out, like having my own place and things like that. especially with my boyfriend, like, I know that might seem like really quick and like early, but like, I don't know, we get along really, really good, and we've like talked about it all and like what would happen if we did break up, things like that. So don't worry, like I can't tell if it's a shadow. I think it's a shadow. Like, trust me, I always have like some type of backup plan because you never really know what's gonna happen and stuff like that, which I hate to say, but sometimes you just gotta think about you, and it's okay to think like that, especially if it's gonna keep you like safe and, you know, have backup plans and things like that. There's nothing wrong with that in the slightest, in my opinion. Okay. I'm gonna put on some bronzer. Well, this is bronzer and then some like contour to make me look a little skinnier. I've been losing some weight though, you guys, and I've been working out a lot more because I want to like define my chest. Because like, I don't know, I just want like a built chest versus flat, if that makes sense. So I have been working out, and so far so good. I feel pretty good while working out. I don't feel any pains. My surgeon says I'm healing really good, so chest is doing great. That looks terrifying, I know, but we'll get it fixed. And I have a lot of family drama to update you guys on. Oh my god, I can't believe I went this long into the video without saying something. So I don't really know what she's considered. She's my grandmother's sister. And she got arrested last night for a DUI. She was drinking and she was also high on like pills. Shit. And she got pulled over. Well, she didn't get pulled over. She got into an accident. She crashed into an electrical box. And she was so disoriented. She just like called a bunch of people in her family, and nobody could go pick her up because that side of the family like has a lot of drinking issues. So like no one could pick her up because it was like kind of later in the day, so everybody was like drunk. Like not my side of the family, their side of the family. And so like a trooper gets there, sees that she's obviously like inebriated, and arrests her and then searches her car. And so she had a gun in her car, which she was allowed to have a gun, but like when you're inebriated you can't have a conceal and carry. So she got charged for that, and then she also had a baggie of pills in her car that were not, obviously were not prescription drugs. So she got charged for that as well, and then she got taken and got booked. But for some reason they didn't keep her, which, if you guys don't know, that is 2 felony charges, and she could, with the amount of pills, depending on what they are and stuff, she could also be charged with intent to sell because of like how much was there. But they literally released her, no bail, no bond, nothing, which I think is so fucked up, personally. And yeah, she's like pissed about people talking about it, which is so funny because like that's public information. Like once you get arrested for something like that, that's public information. So I think that's a little funny. She's a rude person, very selfish person, you know, and I do feel bad for her. You know, people do drugs for a lot of reasons, and reasons I might not know about, you know, so don't get me wrong. I have compassion, you know, and empathy. She's just not a great person. So I think it's like kind of crazy. And And then, you know, their whole family, the old side of the family, has history with like DUIs and drinking, you know. So when she called her daughter from, you know, jail to like see if somebody could get her, so she wouldn't have to spend the night, the officer literally was like, and don't send anybody under the influence because they're gonna get booked too, because, you know, you can see the family history when you arrest somebody. So I thought that was a little funny. Again, I don't think it's funny to do any of that stuff. I just think it's so crazy that people will see what happens when they do those types of actions and still do them. You know what I mean? It's bizarre to me to keep repeating that type of behavior. So I don't know, but I found that out like last night, and I was gonna look up her mugshot. My nose is like leaking now all of a sudden, which is kind of gross. I'm gonna have to clean all my makeup brushes so I don't want to get snot. But yeah, I'm gonna have to like look up her mugshot because I want to see it. That sounds terrible. Oh my god, but I'd have like, because I just think about like, oh my god, like what if it was a different person in my life or something like that. But like I was like, what if it was my dad that got arrested for something like that? Oh, I'd have a fucking field day. I think that shit would be so funny. No, I don't have like a relationship with my dad like that long. In fact, it was kind of like scary. So I was staying at my mom's house. Like we were just hanging out, me and my boyfriend, and my dad came up to pick up my little brother because my little brother was with my mom. And I was like walking around shirtless because I had just showered, and like I don't know if my dad saw me through the window or not, but I was like I was like really nervous that he did. Not that I think he'd like come in the house or anything, but I don't know. When somebody has like a history of being terrible to you and violence, you can really never know what to expect from somebody. So I kind of like freaked out a little bit. Then I felt bad for my little brother because like he might not ever say anything to me, but he's gonna definitely say something to my little brother. And I just don't want my little brother to have to hear that bullshit. This Ira always grows so stupid, and it makes me so mad. I'm really in the mood for Chipotle today, but I'm not going to act out on that because I shouldn't be spending money. But like, I keep thinking about like what sounds really good for dinner and stuff. Because I need to make a grocery list. Because like I'm literally only allowing myself to spend money on like necessities and things like that, like groceries and gas, basically. And I was like thinking about it, and I was like, oh, Chipotle sounds so good right now. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Sorry, I was like looking at something. I was trying to like clean up my area really quick. Okay, so let's do some blush. I know I use this blush a lot, but it's super cute. This is Flower Tender by the Color Pop. I had another one, but my cousin stole it. I love her to death, but she did steal it. And she stole it the day of my nan's funeral. Like, bitch. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, taking advantage of my grief, why don't you? But yeah, because that one was like the more pink one, which is the one I use the most. I used this one, but I didn't use it like as much as I used the other one. So I hope she's enjoying it. Honestly, you guys, I really was not impressed with the Animal Crossing like collection with ColourPop. Like I like the blushes, and like I have 2 of the lipsticks. So everything else I had to give away because the texture of like the eyeshadow palettes were disgusting. Like I know I have sensory issues, so not everybody's gonna have that issue with them, but like they were so dry and like crusty feeling on your eyes. I couldn't ever use them. Like it felt like such a waste of money. This is highlighter. This is the Hard Candy Fox in a Box Glamour Girl baked highlighter. I got at Dollar Tree. Thank you, Venus ASMR, for educating me about this highlighter on your channel. I love this highlighter so much. I use it all the time. I did my boyfriend's makeup once, and this highlighter like looks so good on him. It actually made me mad. I'm like, why do you look better than me with this? I don't know if you can tell, my mustache has been growing pretty good. I haven't shaved it in a while. So. Alright, and then lips. So my boyfriend bought me this e.l.f. Hydrating Core Lip Shine in the shade Joyful from Target, and I'm obsessed with it. Like I literally love this so much. I've already used it once. But look, there's a little. I love this. Like if you don't buy me anymore, I'm not gonna be mad. Like, and it's like pretty close to my lip shade anyway, so it doesn't really feel like I'm wearing anything. It's like I think a little darker. I don't know if you can tell the difference. And it tastes like artificial, like watermelon, but like a really specific type of artificial watermelon. That I had when I was in New York. That I had like in a boba tea, and it was really, really good. I like shit my brains out after I had it, which like TMI, but like because it wasn't that she couldn't understand English very well. I just don't think she understood what I was saying. Because we were in Koreatown, and I like was asking her, is it a milk tea, like a milk-based tea, or not? Because I have IBS, you guys, and I don't know if I'm lactose intolerant. But I shouldn't need to show this off again. Like, isn't that so cute? But or what? I just like have a sensitivity to milk sometimes, and so my stomach will hurt, and I'll need to go to the bathroom pretty quick. So, but we're walking around New York, and you know, there's not always public bathrooms in New York if you've never been. Like people, like they have door codes, and you know, it's not available to public. So I was like, I really don't want to have to shit when I'm out and about. So I, excuse me, I'm trying to get to know if it was a water-based tea, milk-based tea, and she was like, milk, and I was like, yeah, is there milk in the tea? And she goes, no. I'm like, oh, okay. And then I took a sip of it. I was like, no, there's like fucking milk in this tea. But it was so good. Like, I couldn't stop drinking it. But yeah, I love this. And it was the only shade that they had in Target. And like, if I ever see any more, I will buy them. Like, I love that. I love e.l.f. like so much. They have so much good shit. I really want to get some powder by e.l.f. like the camo powder in my shade. Because I was looking at it while I was there, getting that, and they didn't have my shade. And they also have this new concealer too. That's like, it reminds me of the LA Girl concealers. I want it so fucking bad. Like, God, I want to spend money on makeup right now, but I can't. Then we'll finish off with some spray. I think it looks pretty cute. It looks pretty good. I'm not, let's see if I can pick this off. No, it's not coming off, but whatever. I'm not crazy mad with like the lashes or anything. I just think that they do feel a little cheap, but it's okay. I paid like $6 for them, give or take, like taxes and stuff. These fall, yeah, a little bit. That's okay. And then this is the Urban Decay All Nighter spray I got for free. I hate most setting sprays. I think they smell super bad. The only setting spray that I've ever actually enjoyed the smell of is like a MAC setting spray, and I can't afford a MAC setting spray right now. Although I did see some, I saw some at TJ Maxx the other day, and it was like half off, you know, of like regular price. Oh, I got my glasses, and I was so tempted. I just like, I don't have even 16 bucks to really spend on that right now. So you know, I walked away, but God, did I want to buy that. And it was like the specific glitter one, so like the dewy one. So if you're in the market for that, go to your TJ Maxx and see if yours has it, because mine did. I still really want to go back and get it. Once I get my credit card paid off and I start getting my full-time hours, I'll probably let myself splurge a little bit. But yeah, that's the makeup look for today. I hope that you guys enjoyed and found this video relaxing. And if you guys have any like video suggestions for me or anything like that, please let me know and I will totally do them. You can comment them, email me, or DM me on Instagram. And I hope that you guys found this really relaxing, and I hope that you sleep super